I just recorded a very frustrating vlog that you probably saw yesterday. So, before I give Halo another attempt, I want to talk about one of my favorite things that happens at work. It's a very simple thing. It's a thing that I think a lot of people refer to as restoring their faith in humanity, because I feel like there's a lot of things that happen that make people feel like humanity is not worth existing, that it's an awful thing. And I completely disagree with that sentiment, and sometimes I'm not sure if I disagree with it. I wouldn't say that, but it's just there's sometimes where I feel like I don't I don't trust humanity as much as I wish I did, and I get into my head that most people are awful, even though I personally don't believe that's true at all. I believe that most people genuinely are trying to do good by the majority of their actions, and they slip up sometimes, obviously. But it's such a small thing that happens to me sometimes at work. It's happened, when I say sometimes, it is actually something that happens, not regularly, but it's happened multiple times, where I'm just going about my business and maybe there's something on the floor. I remember one time it was this something on the floor, and that's probably the more common thing that's happened, where something drops off of a vehicle I'm using to load stuff on the shelves, and a family's walking past me, and of all the people, a little kid who looks like he's no more than 6 to 8 years old is the person who comes over. And it doesn't have to be a he or she. It's the person who comes over and picks up the thing and gives it to me faster than I'm even able to pick it up myself. They just immediately hear it drop, run over and grab it. That's happened, I think, twice now. And I know that's such a weird thing to say, and why that makes me happy, I guess. But it's such a simple thing, that a kid who, I don't know if he's been taught that or if it's just a natural thing for him, that he cares that much, or no, that he's capable of enough care about something else other than himself to run over and do that. There was another kid who, um, again, this is a simple thing, but he found a box with, I think, some Hot Wheels car in it, had clearly been stolen, right? And he walked up and handed it to me and told me about it. And of course, I said I would handle it, but the fact that he cared enough to pick that thing up and come bring it to me, of course, my instinct was to ask him if he wanted to know where they were, the Hot Wheels were, and he said no, he already knew where they were. He was looking at them. He just wanted to make sure that I knew that. Again, it's a simple thing, but it's the fact that he has concept enough to care about something so unrelated to him. You know, why would you care if you walked into a store and something had been stolen? Would you take the time to pick it up and find an employee and go give it to them? I feel like a lot of people wouldn't. And it's not even a diss to most people. It's just something that I find very reassuring about humans sometimes, when a little kid of all people is the person who does that. And there are definitely people who do it all the time in the store, not just kids. I want to be clear about that. But with kids in particular, it's particularly, I guess, inspiring to me because even at such a young age, the person is capable of caring about something else other than themselves. Again, whether they've been taught that by their parents or that's just something that is a part of their personality naturally, I don't know. But either way, it's a really good thing. So that's random, but I just wanted to talk about something happy for a second here because I've been I've been wanting to punch a hole in a wall recently because of Halo Combat Evolved, and the the fact that I'm hosting this charity event and making all these promises and failing over and over and over again. So no wonder I can't get people to donate to the charity event, because why would anyone if I can't succeed at that? So I wanted a shift of tone to talk about something more lighthearted, because that has been like a punch in the gut repeatedly for the past 2 weeks. Every single time I play the game, it's nothing but failure pretty much, except for the time that I beat Mission 2 for the first time, but I can't really recreate that. So, um, the fact that I can't do it a second time so far is still a big punch in the gut. But hey, there's things that restore my faith in humanity. Has nothing to do with the frustrations I've been dealing with in that regard, but yeah, there's plenty out there that restores my faith in humanity. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you all out there, anyone who watches this or anyone who doesn't, I hope that you all have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one.